In America, they just love them. No, I'm not talking about burgers, donuts or muffins. I'm talking about pickup trucks. Why Americans have this fascination with pickup trucks, I really just can't understand, to be honest. And you don't have to be a hillbilly redneck swilling bourbon to drive one. They've now become family vehicles with large cabs, luxury accommodation, and in the case of something like the Dodge Ram, a seriously fast beast that can outdrag most sports cars. So it's interesting that Ford have decided to launch this, the new Ranger, here in the UK. Now, apparently our lifestyles demand this sort of vehicle. It's going to be the next big trend. Does your lifestyle demand a pickup truck? No, and I'm not sure that mine does either. Perhaps it's more the case that Mitsubishi have the L200 introduced now in the UK, and Toyota have the Hilux. But at the moment, the pickup truck market here in Britain is only worth 0.13% of total vehicles sold. So in other words, the market share is tiny for this sort of vehicle, unlike this rather big beast, which is big in every way, apart from what's under the bonnet. Now, you get a choice of two 2.5 litre diesel engines. The first kicks out only 78 brake horsepower and is an indirect injection diesel. This second one is better. It produces 109 brake horsepower. It's turbocharged and intercooled. It's the same 2.5 litre engine. But let's face it, neither engine is going to produce really any sort of excitement. And you can imagine both of them struggling up a fairly large hill with a full payload and a trailer on the back. So how does the Ranger cope out on the road? Well, you have to start by saying it's slow. It's unbelievably slow, in fact. I know 0 to 60 figure times don't really count for this sort of vehicle, but just to give you an example and to prove the point, I'll tell you anyway. The 60 mph sprint in this 2.5 turbo diesel takes a snail's pace 26 seconds. But that's nothing compared to the non-turbo diesel engine, which would take you to 60 miles per hour in an astonishing 43 seconds. You could run faster, for goodness sake. It's amazing that in America, pickup trucks have wonderful, huge engines, superb acceleration. Here, they're tinny, they're hopeless, they're slow. There are 3 versions of the Ranger: a regular cab with seating for 2 and either 2 or 4-wheel drive, a super cab with 2 extra jump seats and 2-wheel drive, and this, the 4-door double cab, the family version if you like. It seats 5, it has 4-wheel drive and the turbocharged engine, plus lots of payload space. Ride-wise in the Ranger, well, the suspension is very, very soft, which you really notice at most on country lanes on the motorway. It's fine. Steering, little light, a little vague, a lot of understeer. You go towards a corner, you start to turn, and nothing much seems to happen, so you turn and turn again until you get round. Acceleration through the gears, first and second, nothing much to talk about, but once you get into 3rd and 4th gears, there's plenty of torque there, and it's very happy cruising on the motorway at 70 or so miles an hour, with still plenty to get you past slower traffic. Inside the cabin, it's really quite spacious, certainly thanks to this high roofline. Ford claim you can also seat 5 adults in comfort in this double cab version. Now, looking at those rear seats, I somehow doubt that, but anyway, that's what they claim. Specification is pretty high. The steering wheel is tilt and height adjustable. You get a radio cassette player, you get twin sun visors no less, which obviously is a big selling point on pickup trucks. Other things in this double cab version you get as well: electric windows and air conditioning, bless them. Now, although Ford claim that this is the sort of vehicle that can be used to enhance our lifestyle, I can't honestly see it, can you? If you're a builder, a tradesman, something like that, you need that payload capacity at the back, absolutely fine. For the rest of us, just doesn't work for me, and certainly Mitsubishi's L200 looks better. Prices, well, they start at about £10,500 for the caffeine-free regular cab version, rising to about £15,000 for this caffeine-enhanced double cab version.